Hey guys, welcome to episode number 11. As promised, we're going to start off by leveling up Ogren here, giving him some more points into strength. And, well, actually that's based on Constitution stat, isn't it? So, we'll put some points into Constitution after all. Fortifying Presence. Grants each member a temporary bonus to armor. With strength and duration both dependent on the Guardian's Constitution attribute. That could be kind of cool. Of course, so would these. It's just I'm running out of the tactic slots to use is the issue. Massacre. Killing nearby enemies of lower or lesser rank. And scoring critical hit against any elite target. Lower or lesser, I think is a typo. Maybe it's supposed to be normal or lesser. Because there's no lower rank. The rank is like critter, normal, elite, boss, and then elite boss. So there's only 5 ranks. So if it's a lower or lesser rank doesn't really make sense. I think it means normal or lesser. That's a pretty cool. Yeah, no wonder it takes 122 stamina. All right, let's give that to him. I'm gonna have a very DPS-y team, but that's okay. Don't grumble at me, Ogren. All right, I'm getting so low on tactic slots though. Threaten I'm gonna need. Guardian Shield is good. Taunt, obviously. I kind of like War Cry. There's already so many abilities I have that I can't even use. Alright, let's do self-surrounded by at least 3 enemies. I won't make it use, what was that called? Massacre. It's gonna take up a lot of his stamina, but that's okay. So I'd love to have extra slots to put, if low, use Stamina Drought. In fact, I should probably craft some Stamina Droughts now that we're getting, you know, not halfway done the game. We're not even close to halfway done the game yet. Or the expansion, I should say. We're probably, I would say probably a solid third of the way through. We've done one of the 3 main quests. We've done a lot of the opening stuff. Maybe a little, maybe 40%? 35? I don't know. It's hard to guess exactly because there is the ending of the game as well. I'd say we're about 35% of the way through. That is my best guess. Alright, let's head back to the surface. Hey, they disappeared. Oh, don't tell me I'm stuck here now. There we go. Nope, can't travel. Oh, there they are. How did I not see you guys there? Nothing to steal.
Are you ready?
Probably shouldn't be stealing from my own sergeants anyway. Alright, back to the keep.
Of course.
Now, I want to find out if I have enough keys for that tomb. Hopefully I found them all. I actually did not look up how to do it. I kind of want to solve it on my own. Because I like puzzles.
If you must be so close, Dwarf, I'd prefer that you turn your head.
Well, sorry for looking. I can't help that your womanly splendor is at eye level.
Oh god.
What? I was referring to your...
Oh, you weren't talking about... what were you talking about?
your breath, Dwarf. The fell cloud that emanates from your gaping maw.
They didn't call me the lady killer of Orzammar for nothing.
Gotta say, as obscene as Ogren can be, I kind of feel like she put on that outfit hoping people would stare at her. Just not Ogren's, I guess. Still rude of him, though. Alright, let's get this last little wooden crate. How have I not looted this before?
Your wish is my command.
We still need to get rid of some of my... Oh, actually, let's give him those gloves, too. Yeah, these are really good. Range, critical chance, armor, cunning. Definitely want those. They still don't quite blend in with my chest piece, but they're a little better than they were. Is it plus 50 stamina or minus 10% fatigue? That's a tough call. I'm gonna go with the minus 10% fatigue. That looks horrible, actually. Doesn't look much better, but alright. 50 fatigue doesn't have that much. It's almost like they want you to give your rogues and your warriors willpower. Okay. Still doesn't have anything better as far as armor goes. That's a backstab ring. Those two we can probably sell. Alright. So that should be all the chests around here. And let's head back to the basement now. Hopefully Voldrick there is putting the gold I gave him and the quarry I gave him to good use. This better be the finest keep in all the kingdom by the time we're done with it. This is not the basement. Derp. I think the basement is next to Sergeant What's-Her-Name. Sergeant Maverleys. I like this. Sergeant Maverleys. Sounds like a 1920s detective or something. Alright. Let's head down here and see if we can figure out this puzzle.
You don't believe the elves were immortal.
When did I say that?
You asked me if I believed that my ancestors were once immortal.
And where in that question was it implied that I believed otherwise?
Then you do believe that the elves were immortal.
Is that where the conversation ends? I guess so. Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Huh. Must have missed that the first time. Alright, we have a key. Now,
My mother always forbade us from playing in the cellars. Now I know why.
I was to say, wonder why. Alright, I'm gonna save the game before I start opening up these sarcophagi.
Immediately.
Injury kit. I feel like spirits are gonna come out and take us. Key of Cavil. Crypt statue. The keyhole of Korth. Alright. On the Avars who lived here. I'm not going to... Is there... No. Thought there might be another room. Well, there might be another room. Is that a real door? The map makes it look like it's not, but
As you wish.
they obviously know how to obscure the map now because they did that before. Trickster's cap. There you go. I'll equip that in 1 second.
Your wish is my command.
Very nice. It's actually not bad for a mage either. But we'll give this to him because it probably would look weird on me. It looks weird on him too, but I don't care about him as much.
As you say.
So I guess the keyhole unlocks the codex entry. But it very well may do more than that too. Maybe once you unlock all 4 keyholes... Oh! Got some enemies here, don't we? You know, they're weak to fire. She's gonna put him to sleep apparently. Sleep is good too, but I'd rather just use fire. Actually, I'm gonna use a cone of fire though, because they're all nice and lined up like that. And they are weak to fire. See, told you. The great thing about Fireball is it puts a dot on them as well. There's still quite a lot of them left, it looks like. Not for long, though. What is... Oh, is he summoning his spider? Yeah, that's what he's doing. Do we name the spider yet? I was going to name her Charlotte. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but I figured that would be an appropriate name for a giant spider. So we will call Hal's spider Charlotte. I used to love the movie when I was little, like really little. I haven't seen it in ages though, like the animated one, like the really old one. I remember my grandmother wouldn't let my cousin use it, her cousin see it, because she was afraid. Or she would let her watch it, she wouldn't let her watch the ending because it was too sad. So that's the whole point, is exposing kids to sadness at an early age so they're more adapted to it, I guess. Alright, one more sarcophagi up there. Speaking of being exposed to death, is that floor? Oh, it's the floor doing that. I thought it was one of like my crewmate's effects, but it's not. Oh, it's empty. Maybe you have to put the key in there? Cute lady. But that sarcophagus is not lit up. Nope, there's the 2 other keyholes. Alright. That might just be a bug then. Wait, I think it is. No. Oh, is it you? It's probably you. Do I have something equipped? Elemental Mastery? No. What is doing that? 'Cause when we move up here, it moves up too. I thought it moved up too. Yeah, see, it's coming with us. It's on her, it looks like.
What do
She
you
doesn't have
want?
anything equipped, though. Here, everyone stay still. I feel like this is probably just a graphical bug. Maybe it's not on her. Oh, does Hal have something here? Arrow time? Nearby enemies suffer penalty to movement speed. That's probably what it is. No, it looks like it's coming off Oghren. What do you have, though, that's doing that? Taunt? Is it a graphical glitch, or is it... Maybe it's not coming off Oghren. It must be arrow time, then. It is. Wow, these animations are obnoxious. They are incredible. And an arrow time is apparently... Why would he use that? I don't have him set up to use it, do I? No, I definitely don't. Oh, wait, I do. He's surrounded by at least 3 enemies. Use arrow time. Otherwise, he should be using accuracy and rapid shot. Oh, but he only switched to rapid shot if he's below. That's right. All right. His tactics are working. He just had it left over after the last battle, and it should reset in the next one. It's a weird and obnoxious animation, though. All right. It's going to autosave or direct autosave. I'm going to save myself. Oh, it's... All right. The Dark Thurge. I guess we trapped him down here, then? Do we have to fight him one more time? Oh, I should probably have my team with me, shouldn't I? Might be able to solo this guy, but don't really want to risk it. I want to know what the quest said, though. It enters the body of ancient Avar clan lords. This is a secret room. Oh ho, that's cool. Alright, let's freeze him for a second while we take on the other lords. Alright. Let's use Mass Rejuvenate. I'm gonna petrify you. Oh, watch out. Put a life ward on her. Regen on you. Rejuvenate on you. Alright. Now it's just us and him. So you already used your Mark of Death. A couple good hexes on you. Oh, he's immune to spirit damage. Interesting, not many people are. Can't really use Fireball without hitting everybody else, so... Yeah, he's immune to all that spirit damage. Not gonna bother using a potion, because... I'm still using Harrowmont Staff. Whoops. Oh, why use the spirit attack again? Force to habit. Is he immune to physical attacks too? There we go. Now she uses her little keeper thing. Strange. What do I have that set to? Oh, if mana or stamina is less than 50%. Alright, you know what? Let's do self-health greater than 90%. And self surrounded by enemies, at least 2. Alright. I do wish he had more slots. I wish they all had more tactic slots. They have way more abilities than they do tactics, which means if I don't use them manually, they're never going to use them. Alright. I think we've probably seen the last of this spirit. Oh, there you go. Master Lyrio Superb. I don't know, what's better, Master Superb? I guess it goes Greater, Potent, Superb, then Master. Probably Master's the best. So I guess there are 6 tiers then. It's kind of unfortunate though.
I shall do it.
Venture. That's a nice piece of armor. 12 Constitution and 12 Defense. I wonder, does that go with the... more rogue boots, or more rogue items, I should say. Another codex, alright. Well, at least one of us is getting some gear. Poor Hal, all those injuries. See, so now I get these boots and I already get something better. Although Feet of the Nimble aren't bad either. Well, these are a better tier of gear, I guess. We can always give the Feet of the Nimble to the other rogue once we get. Yeah, we have like 3 sets of rogue gear and only 2 rogues. What else do we get? Did we get? Oh, we get the bow. Oh, okay, that's what it was. The Hal bow, except it's a gift. Where is it? We gotta get rid of some of these gifts soon. I just don't know which goes to which. Do we not get a Hal bow? Is it a plot item? I swear I saw it. Elven trinket, we can give that to what's her name?
Thank you. This is a lovely gift.
Should we give a lot to this to her? Journals? Does she like journals? I don't know if she does or not. Elven prayer, she probably like that.
Thank you. This is a lovely gift.
There's the Hal bow.
Is this what I think it is?
A family bow?
It is. That's the Howe crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow.
It's pretty
Or rather,
cool.
my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches.
So it's really old. You sure it still works? It appears to be broken.
Not broken. I heard that only a Howe can enable the enchantment. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to sit in storage. Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Where did you find this? This belonged to Serani. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, the locket, I guess. Alright. Oh, that's actually a really cool bow. But are the stats better? I hope so, because he's my only archer. What did he have before? Dragon's Bite? Yeah, it's better, it looks like. Well, yeah, it still has more damage because it's a higher tier of gear. It doesn't reduce hostility. Less attack. And less damage against dragons. Although I think the majority of the dragons we'll be facing were the ones in that cave. I think there are a few more later in the game. But not enough to be worth having this bow. Yeah, it has a lot higher armor penetration too, so I probably should use it. Oh, and the range. Look at the range. 53 compared to 28. Alright. We'll stick with the halbow then. But, I'll keep the other one as a backup for our other rogue, since I'm sure Ogren can't use it. No, he can... Actually, he can use this one, though. It's probably better than what he has. Yeah. Alright, good stuff. I guess that's it for the tomb. Yeah, we are definitely in a secret room. The deep crypt. Alright, I knew I remembered something special out here. This is not the area I was picturing in my mind, though. So I feel like that might have been... Maybe it might have been even been Morrowind. Actually, the more I think of it, I think it was one of like the Ash villagers. Is that what they were called? Ash tribes. I feel like it was their crypt. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's been eons since I played that game as well. Obviously, since it's an old game. Alright. Either way, that was a cool little task. Let's go see what other trouble we can get ourselves into around the keep. I think we had that in Court Quest, right? Didn't the Seneschal want us in the main hall immediately? Oh, I went the wrong way. Of course I did. Well, I'm out exploring the deep roads when I should be nobling upstairs, but I'm a warden. What do you expect? My job is to be fighting Darkspawn and demons and out in the front lines protecting my people. Not in a mess hall settling disputes between farmers. We can have Anders do that. He's there, right? Yeah, make Anders do it. I'm sure he'd be great at that. What could go wrong?
My brother used to drink like you do, dwarf.
Fun fellow to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun almost anywhere. And then he would vomit on your shoes.
Ah, good times.
All right, back to the surface. I definitely need to work on she has master herbalism. I just need to get more recipes. Maybe. Wow, 8 distillation agents and 8 concentrator agents. That is so prohibitively expensive. Yeah, that costs like 5 gold to make one of those. Jeez. I do want to make some stamina droughts though. For health, we're fine, obviously. For mana, we're fine. I could buy some more flasks, I guess, and make some more, of these guys anyway. But you really don't even need the Greater Lyrium potions, because with as much spell power as I have, they restore quite a lot. I think it's like 50 plus... Is it 50 plus spell power, or 50 plus spell power over 2? I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, give me a second, I'll check real quick. It is... Where's my equations? For a lesser lyrium potion, it is 50 plus spell power over 2, yeah. Whereas regular is 100 plus spell power over 2, then 150, and so forth. So really going up each grade only adds 50 more points to it. How much spell power do I have? Whoa, 150! Holy. Didn't realize it was that much. So yeah, and you can get up to like 200 spell power. You can get insane levels if you try. So this is really nothing. But yeah, so that's what 125, 175, 225. Like it's really not worth using the higher tiers, and they cost like 10 times, 20 times as much as the lower ones. All right, what is over here?
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
Ah, you're in luck. I found some lyrium. I thought I told him that already.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Got more bombs? Yeah. Is it bugged, maybe? Does he keep giving me that every time I talk to him?
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
What did you need again?
Lyrium sand. Dust's good for fuses, but not the... I'll be...
Oh, maybe I found a second supply of it down in the tunnels. That could be what it is in the deep roads. And he makes you one of these for each. That's interesting. Hopefully it's really good, like Inferno level good, because otherwise, what's the point? Alright, that was the quest marker I saw on the map. So, I guess it's time to head inside now.
Suggest that you don't care for my presence.
I'm simply wondering how your kind can call yourselves nobles. It seems ironic.
We like irony, and it rolls off the tongue better than oppressors.
Ah, so you're a funny human.
Not I. I wouldn't dare lighten your mood, milady.
Yeah, I still like the first crew better.
Hey, Commander, we need to talk.
And the game minimized on me. Without me doing it that time. Of course, Ogren.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Oh yeah, I guess I should have mentioned that to them. It must be really weird for Ogren especially though, because he's a dwarf, and I believe dwarves don't have dreams at all, unless they're Grey Wardens, because they are separated from the Fade. That'll be interesting. I wonder if we'll ever find out why dwarves are separated from the Fade, or how it happened. That would be interesting to discover one day. But that gets into like who created the dwarves, or did somebody curse them, or what, ancient things. Maybe things that even predate the old gods. I apologize, Ogren. I should have warned you.
In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared brood mothers, and it had Hespeth's
Ew.
face. You remember Hespeth?
I remember Hespeth.
Bronca was there and whispered,
captain.
"It's time." And Hespeth screamed, and 1,000 Darkspawn burst from her.
Ew.
Then the Darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
Okay, that is a strange dream. Um, was he like their father? What? That's not a Grey Warden dream.
Huh. I do get other dreams about Darkspawn, mostly shadows and murmuring, but nowhere scary. Thanks for listening, Commander.
Yeah, anytime. All right. Any more fun conversations with Ogren?
Hey, you. Is you there? You.
Are you drunk, Ogren?
No. Yes. Wait. No. Oh, you're a tricky one, but you're not getting into my head. Oh, no. You with your murmuring, your buzzing. I know your plan, but it won't work. I'm onto you.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you lie down and rest, Ogren?
Yeah, that's what you want me to do, isn't it?
That is what I want you to do.
Oh, I know. I got my eye on you. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I think Ogren might have to stay outside from now on. Alright, what is over here? Oh, Nathaniel wants to talk to me, apparently.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Seems like your father didn't remember that.
Or maybe he did. It was my grandfather we're talking about. His name was Padric How. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
I see. And the Hows were never told?
Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
You'd think, like, the Grey Wardens could have maybe wait a couple months so it doesn't look suspicious and said, like, he didn't survive the trials or, he died a hero fighting Darkspawn on a secret, we can't tell you the mission, obviously, but they could at least tell him he was dead. That's doesn't seem that. I guess if they're in a different country though, and the family was in Ferelden, you could have sent a letter. Like I don't know. The only shame was your father's.
My father often forgot that nobility has another meaning. I told you that
Very
the bow
true.
you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet.
Same grandfather then. I guess yeah. I guess he only has one Hal grandfather. His mother's father wouldn't be a Hal, and I guess was not the Grey Warden. All right. We also apparently need to talk to Valana. I think Anders needs some gifts though. While we're in camp. All right. Corrupted iron. That we might be able to, or icon, not iron. I'm not sure what that's used for then. There was that statue that I thought was bugged. Maybe we can use it for that. An elf who lived in Amaranthine writes about the hardships of daily life. Alright, maybe a book about lyrium. He'd probably like that.
You shouldn't have.
Okay, we're not. Where's the cat, though? Sextant? Do you want the sextant?
Thanks, I guess.
No, I guess not. Kitten. You definitely want the kitten.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. He looks like Mr. Wiggums. Oh, but I don't know if I should keep him. We got into some dangerous scraps.
Well, the veil isn't thin around these parts, so hopefully he won't get possessed by a demon. He can stay at the keep then.
I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-lot. You
Sir
can stay in my
Pounce-a-lot.
pack. Just for a little while, yes?
Well, at least he cleans himself, and that's more than we can say for Ogren, so... and we can give him that collar, I bet. For a small animal.
You shouldn't have.
Snow globe. King Kaelin and Queen Enora. Who would want that? I mean, nothing against Kaelin or Enora, but like, I honestly don't know who would want a snow globe. It's a human person. Nathaniel probably would. Right? Nobility, maybe? I don't...
Thanks.
No, guess not. Alright. Phylacteries might be for Anders then.
You shouldn't have.
Yep, got that one right at least. Spyglass. I don't know who's a toy chariot? Horse sold separately. Or a journal. This item has a unique power. Oh, it's like those feast day gifts. Oh, they haunt me still. Okay. Did I want to give him some stuff? I kind of want to save it for myself, actually. Didn't I equip these to Aravail? Oh, I guess I meant to, and just didn't. Alright. Yeah, I've still got some cleaning up to do, and I definitely need to make more stamina droughts. Hopefully I have the recipes for them. Even though only Velena can make them. Superb stamina droughts. I want like the lesser ones. There we go. Yeah, we can make plenty of those. Stamina drought. Not sure how the formulas work for those, but I can look into that later on. Alright. So what did you want to talk to me about, Velana?
I envy you sometimes.
I mean, who wouldn't? Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Why do you envy me, Velana?
Even the youngest human child knows of at least a dozen heroes of legend. These tales are taken for granted. They are so abundant. Oh, it makes me angry sometimes. We Dalish have lost most of our history and our legends. What we do remember, we hold dear.
There were lots of great elven heroes. Like, that one guy. No, the guy who was in the fourth Blade who won it. I can't think of his name. I keep wanting to say Gallenhead, but that's not it. Garahel. Garahel, that's his name. Yeah, what about him? He ended the Blade. He's like one of the 5 most famous people in the entire history of Thedas. And the most recent of the 5 besides yours truly. That's a pretty big deal, right? And then there's like Zathrian. He was kind of evil, but I don't know, still a hero. There's I think I'm running out of things. I should probably change the subject. How about we can share stories? They belong to everyone.
But does a human child value the tale of the Paragon Idukan as much as he does Dane and the werewolf? Stories connect us to our past. They shape a people in profound ways. Without them, we are lost. I just wish I could do something to restore this lost part of our soul.
I mean, that's true, and I definitely agree with what she's saying and understand what she's saying. But at the same time, it's not like all of the species are kind of, we're all, I don't want to say we're all human, but we're all, I mean, let's face it, they're all pretty much human. Dwarves are like short, stocky humans. Elves are tiny, pointed ear humans. Quinari are big, dark-skinned humans. Like, they're all pretty much humans. There's not any really weird species in these games. Even Darkspawn are like corrupted humans. Like, none of us are non-humanoid. And like none of us even have like weird color. There's no like blue skin like Asari or Twi'leks or anything. Like, I feel like a human can relate pretty well to a great dwarven warrior defending his people. That's not too absurd. But I do understand what she means about, I guess, like admiring your ancestors and those who came before. Is this sarcastic? They need like sarcastic brackets. I want to say it and hope it's not sarcastic. Maybe we'll discover a lost trove of elven legends.
Now you're just being ridiculous. Let's get on with the day.
I was being serious. You never know. Like, seriously, we just found a howl bow that, I mean, I guess it was in our basement, so it kind of makes sense. But the guy says, hey, we need granite. Oh, just found granite. We need lyrium. Just found lyrium. Like, you know, things seem to fall into our laps. You never know. Anything else to say?
Anathara.
Oh, there's that dragon the dragon egg we found. That's weird that they put it there. I like that, though, because this was empty before. I'm 90% sure I remember seeing this little alcove here and thinking, that's a cool little podium thing. Huh. It'd be cool if it hatched into like a dragon. You like train it to defend the castle. I don't know why it's there though. There's no expansion packs to an expansion pack. Huh. I mean, there is more DLC, but it doesn't take place here at all. From what I can remember at any rate. Alright. Alright, Seneschal. What do you want me to do?
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land.
Oh, that's right.
Certain matters of court must be decided.
This is cool. Anything I should know before we proceed?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
I see. No, I'll do it.
Be seated. The
While I'm
Warden
here.
Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
Really?
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Yeah. I don't know if I want him to be flogged. I like this one. Join the army and your life will be spared, your family fed. See? There we go. Win-win. Can always use good soldiers, right? We can train him up a bit. He seems to be in good health.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next is a serious matter. Danella, a soldier of the Vigil, abandoned her post and was caught 3 leagues away.
Uh-oh.
She is charged with desertion. Even if it were not a time of war, the penalty would be death.
I asked the old captain several times to release me from my oath. The Darkspawn are too near my family's farm. They need me, my lord. I'm no coward.
You dishonor everyone who serves the Vigil. You think you are alone in having family under threat.
The men are afire over this one. Danella is an accomplished scout, but desertion could destroy the army.
That is a good point. I definitely understand where she's coming from, wanting to go home and defend her family. But at the same time, if everyone went home to defend their families, we wouldn't have any kind of fighting force, and we'd all, united we stand, divided we fall. I can't tell her to bring her family here. That would reward her for what she did, and would only encourage others to do the same. We can't house every family in the land in Vigil's Keep, unfortunately. I'm going to say that her motives mitigate her crime, though. 1 year in prison.
The commander has spoken. The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Terns Down. She...
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Arl Rendenhar made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Hal's conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Tern Logan.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
Interesting. Like, I want to know how we're doing this. Surely they're like attorneys or whatever the equivalent would be. I guess they're still attorneys back in these days. Legal scholars. Like, what are we doing to all of Hal's oaths? Are they being upheld by the new regime or not? Because it seems like all the things he did unjustly, like take this guy's lands, will be overturned. I don't want to make an exception to the rule in this case, but if it's my choice, I would like to implement that as a rule, that everything he did, Hal did unjustly, would be null and void. You can persuade him to give her the lands to make her happy, but also swear you'll make it up to Darren to keep him on your side, hopefully. Or you could just say, war's expensive, I claim the disputed land for my own. But that would teach people not to bring disputes to you and just have them fight over it themselves, and that would be anarchy. It's like wasn't there an old fable like where 2 people are fighting over a baby and the king offers to cut it in half, and then one of them, I don't know, Some kind of tale like that, I think. But no, I'm going to say Arhal was a traitor, so Darren keeps his holding.
Ban Esmerel will hear of this.
The commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. This session of the Arling's court is over.
Yeah, Arhal.
Micah, help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
Me too. But yeah, if Arhal made the deal, take it up with him. I believe he's buried somewhere in Denerim. Alright, so that's a cool little quest, though. We still have a lot to do, though. Wending Wood. She will no longer return to Mervis in the city of Amaranthine with good news. I got the wedding ring from that Grey Warden. I still need 2 more Sylvanwood samples. We did the other quests there. Oh, I need to talk to the Seneschal to get Valena to join. And we also want to visit Delilah. Alright.
Commander.
Another wishes to undertake the joining.
Oh, I hope they fare better than Sir Myrene. I'll
As
make the
do I.
preparations. From this moment forth, Velana, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
She yet draws breath, Commander. She will recover.
Yay. It doesn't seem to be in-universe. I mean, like random who survives and who doesn't. It does seem to be a matter of willpower. The characters with the most will to survive seem to make it. Like Mari definitely wanted to be a Grey Warden, but I think she was, I don't know. I didn't see that same spark within her that I see in the others. For better or worse, though, I wouldn't necessarily say she's a worse person than they are. In fact, she's probably a better person than pretty much the whole lot of them. But she just didn't have as strong a soul by the looks of it. Alright, well, we have 4 companions of the 6. Gotten off to a pretty good start, I'd say. See, I'm going to look up that thing about the wood to see if it's bugged. Or maybe I'll head back there between episodes and see if I can get the last 2 pieces. And I'm also going to see about that thing in the basement or in the deep roads and see if there was a secret compartment I just didn't see or what. I don't know. But until then, take care, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.